My name is Kofi, and I am 7 years old. I live in a small, sun-baked village in Kenya, where life is as fragile as the dry leaves that scatter the ground. For as long as I can remember, hunger has been my shadow, and my body, bent and frail, has struggled to keep up with the weight of simply existing. But this is not just my story. It is also the story of the family I have lost and the strength I am learning to find. My father, a kind and hard-working man, passed away when I was 5. He had always been our pillar, but poverty and illness took him away from us. With his death, the small bit of stability we had crumbled. My mother did everything she could to keep me and my siblings alive, but it wasn't enough. One by one, I lost my older brother and baby sister. They were taken by the cruel hand of hunger and sickness, and I will never forget their faces. Smiling one day, fading the next. The grief was like a storm that never passed. People in our village avoided us, whispering that we were cursed. I could feel their eyes on me, full of pity and fear. My body, deformed and thin, only added to the whispers. "That boy won't last long," I heard them say. At night, when my mother thought I was asleep, I'd hear her cry, her sobs muffled by the weight of loss and hopelessness. But my mother never gave up on me. "Kofi," she'd say, holding my face in her hands, "you are still here for a reason. God has a plan for you. Never forget that." Her words were like a tiny flame in the darkness, keeping me from being swallowed by despair. One day, as I sat outside our hut, too weak to join the other children in their games, I found a stick lying in the dirt. Absent-mindedly, I began tapping it against an empty tin can. The sound was sharp but rhythmic, and for the first time in a long while, I felt something stir inside me. I began to play with the sounds, creating simple beats. It was as if the rhythm gave me a voice when I couldn't find the words. From that day, the tin can became my constant companion. I created music out of anything I could find. Rocks, sticks, even water jugs. My mother noticed and encouraged me. She'd clap along, her laughter breaking through the heaviness that had hung over us for so long. Slowly, word spread in the village about the little boy with the big rhythm. People started to gather to listen, and for the first time, their eyes weren't full of pity, they were full of wonder. Music became my refuge, my way of expressing all the pain, love, and hope I carried inside. One day, a teacher from a nearby town heard about me and visited our village. She brought a small drum and asked me to play. When I finished, she had tears in her eyes. "This boy has a gift," she said. With her help, I began to perform at community events. The small donations I received went to buying food and medicine for my mother and me. For the first time, I felt like I was giving something back to her after all she had sacrificed for me. My music wasn't just sounds anymore. It was a bridge, connecting me to others, telling the story of my pain and resilience. Today, I play not just for survival, but to honor my family. My father's strength, my siblings' laughter, and my mother's unwavering love live in every beat of my drum. I know now that I wasn't cursed. I was given a story, one that I meant to share. And through my music, I found a way to keep the memory of my family alive while giving hope to others who are struggling, just like I was. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Even in the darkest times, there is a spark of light waiting to be found. You just have to believe it's there and never stop searching for it.
In the quiet of the night, I hear a lost boy's silent tear, whispers of a dream now gone, struggles turn to dawn, grief like shadows fragile serenade. In the winds of sorrow hold him tight, a flicker in the endless night. Hold on, young soul, stronger than you know. Amidst the pain, the light will grow. Whispers of hope in every breeze, heartache with the promise it will ease. Her lullaby, a distant song, in the strength he carries.